I treat Vijay as my younger brother and he calls me Didi. I would rather advise him, if I was his advisor, I would have told him go Pawan Kalyan way. I would definitely advise him that. But to each his own. Probably Vijay is at a position what Mr. Rajinikanth was in 91, 92. So the hopes are very, very high on him. Kamal sir is a very, very seasoned actor and I would say also a seasoned politician. And today when he makes noise in parliament, it makes headline news. So Vijay has a long way to go. I would love to see Kanimuri as one of the ministers in Tamil Nadu leading the women from the front, presenting a budget in the assembly, or saying that, or standing up for women's right and being here as one of the most powerful ministers. You don't see that for so many years. Why don't you promote your own sister? She is capable.
2026 Tamil Nadu Assembly election seems to be about two multi-starrers and a hero. And I have with me someone who has straddled the world of films as well as politics with equal panache and success as well. Khushbu Sundar, welcome to DeKoder. Are you hoping that that solo hero will actually transition into your multi-starrer?
No, I think it depends on him, how he wants to go about. We are happy with our NDA alliance, with AIADMK playing the major role for us. We are looking forward to Mr. EPS becoming the Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu. See, the overall atmosphere in Tamil Nadu is everybody wants DMK out. They're saying enough of the corruption. No work has been done in the last 5 years. So we just hope that, and we are working hard. And we are very sure that this is going to be the end of DMK, end of corruption, end of dynasty politics.
So 2019, 2021, 2024, not much has changed. So are you banking largely on anti-incumbency? Not much has changed in the sense that your composition in the NDA in Tamil Nadu has not really changed so much.
We have moved forward. When they said there's nothing, the lotus is not going to bloom in Tamil Nadu, we have 4 sitting MLAs. And now we are looking at more than double digits. We are looking at the number of seats that we are going to get. And we are working forward that every constituency, whichever is given to us, we win. The only idea and the sole basic base of this election is to put an end to corruption. There's no law and order. Every day you see how women are being sexually assaulted, whether it's a 2-year-old child, 7-year-old kid, or a 70-year-old woman. How a student who's coming from, very recently, what you saw 2 days back, a student coming from Trichy to Mumbai and she's gang raped. So I think, and there's no accountability. Nobody is ready to take the responsibility of this. And then you have the minister saying Tamil Nadu is the most safest state. Me belonging to Tamil Nadu, I would love to believe and say that with pride that yes, Tamil Nadu is the most safest state. But to me, when my girls go out, till they come back home, I sit with this, I'm on tenterhooks rather, that are they safe wherever they are they fine wherever they are, and are they coming back home safe? So if a privileged person like me goes through these kind of insecurities, imagine somebody on a different line altogether, in a different part of Tamil Nadu, that the kind of insecurities and fear factor they live in.
So you're talking about women's safety, girls' safety, law and order, and their counter narrative is, see the LPG scarcity you created.
If they don't understand the way the world is functioning, if they don't understand the order of the war which is happening, and if they still say that there's a shortage of LPGs because of BJP, then it just shows that how shallow-minded and how ineducate they are, that they don't understand the politics and the policies of the world.
Tamil Nadu this time around is talking about women and youth vote as someone who could possibly be voting hugely for a Vijay. The Chief Minister has as a scheme for women money giving. What is the NDA trying to do in order to bring women into their fold? You spoke about safety, that's an issue that you're speaking about, but the money in hand is something that has worked in certain other states when the handout happened.
See, we believe in policies, we believe in working for the people. Since the Prime Minister has come as a Prime Minister, Narendra Modi ji, since 2014, we have seen the amount of policies that have been brought in for women. Across the religious lines, what the opposition always tries to put across, that it belongs to one particular religion. Any policy whether it's for women, for the students, for the elders, for the senior citizens, or any which policy which has come into the country, which has been brought in by BJP government or NDNI, please tell me which says that this belongs to one particular region, this belongs to one particular people who have voted us to power and not for the others. It is for the people of India. Every citizen of this nation actually enjoys the perks of the policies that have been brought in. From rock bottom 5 to top 3, definitely we have done something good in the last 12 years to see the country growing so drastically in such a huge speed and ascended in an order where globally, even today the UAE with the war going on, the UAE ministers say that we can stop the war if you have the Prime Minister speaking to them. So you have a globally respected leader of your nation. So definitely they're doing right something somewhere. And if the opposition is blind to that, then I would say that's a very selective amnesia and blindness that they have.
But when things pinch people, whether it is the LPG gas shortage or otherwise, is that becoming the narrative, political narrative, which will obviously be something that has an emotional chord with people, resonance with the people?
People understand. They've been trying to push it with, I see some Congress guys taking LPG gas sitting on their head and walking around. So I mean, when Congress was there, we had Smriti Irani sitting right in the middle of the street with LPG gas when the prices went high. And there was no war that time. So we can also put that out. But we are not going to hear tutu meh. We are not going to get into that behas and that argument. We are working, we are not reacting to them because we know that what they're doing is absolutely foolish. And we are working for the people. There's no scarcity. What we are talking about is how they're trying to create a very panic-driven circumstances and that fear among the people. But you see the first 2 days where the petrol bunks were lined up and there was a major crowd, it's all settled down because people understand there's no scarcity of petrol or diesel.
Do you think the DMK was fanning it?
DMK keep fuels because for them right now it's do or die situation. If they win, they're fine. If they lose this election, then that's the end of DMK. They know that very well. Next 5 years, I don't think DMK is even going to survive. So for them, it's do or die situation. So they will play every game on the table. They will try to create every possible fake narration to gain some kind of sympathy. But people of Tamil Nadu are smart enough that they understand. And we have a lot of educated people here where they understand that this is not going to work.
How do you assess Vijay and his TVK? What impact is he going to have on these elections?
So we'll have to wait and watch. I very clearly say that mass is not going to win you votes. They're not going to make you win the election or garner votes for you. Yes, we say that what we are looking at, that he can play the disruptor. But again, till people vote and till you don't get the results, you don't know. This is what when one of the major leading actors of Telugu, he launched his party and we saw the massive crowd and they said, that's it, this is the end of Congress. But then unfortunately he didn't do well in elections. The same thing happened when Rajinikanth came. He won, but then he was not able to sustain it. So again, some other actors from Tamil Nadu themselves, when they got into politics, they were not able to sustain it. So I think...
So should we call it the Chiranjeevi template and the Pawan Kalyan template, and are you advocating a Pawan Kalyan template?
If you ask me, I treat Vijay as my younger brother and he calls me Didi. I would rather advise him, if I was his advisor, I would have told him go Pawan Kalyan way. I would definitely advise him that. But to each his own, he has his own thinking mind, he has his own set of people who, as advisors. So he is the best person to decide for himself. So let him decide. We'll see. You still have a week to go till we announce the elections. So anything can happen this 1 week. So let's hope for the best.
So, like you mentioned, EPS is the chief ministerial candidate of the NDA. That becomes very tricky, isn't it? As Shah always comes with the hope, or his supporters come with the hope that he will be the chief ministerial face.
I think the seniors in the party here and in Delhi will take a call on that. But we are very clear that EPS is the chief minister candidate, and we would want, because we have seen Tamil Nadu flourishing, doing better under his regime when he was a chief minister from 2021 onwards. So we have seen 19 onwards, 21 onwards. So, we have seen how he worked. But since 21, the kind of downfall we have seen in Tamil Nadu since DMK came to power, I think people need to think whether they want to vote back DMK to power. And as a citizen, like I call myself a complete South Indian or a citizen of Tamil Nadu. So to me, I would any day vote for EPS.
You, of course, are an example of someone who's integrated yourself so well that even if anyone else, any other North Indian state were to claim you, Tamilians will say, no, she is ours. But BJP still seems to carry the tag of an outsider party. Is that so?
Not an outsider party. We'll take some time to penetrate deep. But we definitely dream of winning Tamil Nadu in the future. And we understand that, see, people cannot give false hopes and win elections. To sustain in a longer run, if India is voting back BJP as a hat trick back to power, like I said before, we are definitely doing well for ourselves. So they understand, even if they are against us, people do understand, even now with the Iran and US and Iraq border, the problems that have been going on. Even the Muslims who have come back, they said this wouldn't have been possible if not for the Prime Minister. So whether it is the laws which has given the freedom to women from triple talaq, whether it is Article 370, which is again about Muslims, I think it's there for people to see that there is a party which works equally, whatever the fake narration or the false propaganda the opposition is doing. There is a party, there is a party leader, there is a prime minister who is working for the people, irrespective which religion or which caste or community or where do you belong to. It's about the nation, it's about every Indian in this country. And Tamil Nadu is not far. We truly believe that people will understand. And I'm not going to say we have hopes. We are very sure that this election is going to prove how much NDA has worked for the people and people of Tamil Nadu, how they understand that NDA alliance is the way forward.
In the NDA alliance, there have been certain differences between the members, AIADMK and BJP. Down the line, will that vote transfer be able to happen? Or do you see certain friction there? And because people are talking about, in families, even if the elders are going to be voting for Retela in one side or the Lotus in the other, but youngsters are going to go the Vijay way, they say.
Let's wait and watch. It's very easy for us to sit in a room and talk and discuss. I wouldn't want to discuss further, but I think when it comes to party, whatever the differences are, they all have been sorted out. And when you're in a family, difference of opinion is bound to happen, and it's okay. Difference of opinion means that there's a lot of democracy within the party itself. So we have sorted all the problems what we have, and we see everyone being together on the same dais today. So I think working together, we want NDA to win, and this is how we are going to be united, fighting for the people, that we need to give them a safe environment, a state which is flourishing, where we don't have issues with any class or any caste. We just need to work in unity.
You have very clearly said that whatever the personal issues of Vijay is not something that you want to comment on. But yes, a co-actor has been viciously attacked on social media. Yesterday also, actress Trisha was at the airport and she was trolled, she was followed, she was subsequently social media as well.
See, unfortunately, we are in a time where even if you sneeze, you want to blame it on someone else. So what I know of both of them, Trash being very, very close to me. So I would say Trisha is one of the most dignified women I have ever met and the most gentlest soul. I wouldn't want to comment on the paps which are going about following you everywhere. This is kind of a system what we have seen probably in Mumbai, not here. Unfortunately, it's starting here. And those who comment, who sit and talk, are the people who are very happy in looking into somebody else's lives rather than looking at the problems they themselves are having. So they kind of enjoy or get a sadistic pleasure in commenting on someone else. And 99.9% of them are not known to us. So, anybody for that matter, they are not responsible for what others comment, and I don't think we need to waste our time in responding to them.
You're someone who spoke about or quoted as saying that when you left a previous party that they do not want intelligent women.
Yes.
Do you find that space now to be able to, does Tamil Nadu in that sense need a different template than what the BJP has been doing elsewhere, from moving away from identity politics, moving towards development politics?
We need development, any kind of development, but we need development. We cannot rest on the past laurels. You cannot say that you can't survive on false hopes or false promises. Intelligent women, yes, we have seen Nirmala Sitharaman for the 9th consecutive years presenting the budget in the parliament. So what more can we ask for? A woman at the highest position as the most intellect woman of the nation. You had one of the finest leaders in Sushma Swaraj. You have somebody as educated as Tamilisai Soundarajan from Tamil Nadu. Vanati Srinivasan, again being the Mahila Morcha president of the National. We have seen Smriti Irani was there.
You only mentioned women from your party.
Yeah. Please tell me recently, I always say that DMK has one of the finest intellect women in Kanimori. But I don't see Kani even being promoted as one of the ministers of the state. You're talking about dynasty politics. Okay, hell with dynasty politics. At least make sure that your own sister is here as a minister and leading the women from the front. You push her to Delhi and you say that, no, we need a bridge for what? I would love to see Kanimori as one of the ministers in Tamil Nadu leading the women from the front, presenting a budget in the assembly, or saying that, or standing up for women's right and being here as one of the most powerful ministers. You don't see that for so many years. Why don't you promote your own sister? She is capable. So she is winning elections, she is capable, she is intelligent, she speaks the language. So why don't you promote her? So, the basic patriarchal and hierarchy mindset of the DMK continues. And the same goes with Congress. Please tell me one leader. Then you had Sheila Dikshit ji or you had Ambika Soni ji. Please tell me recently anybody who can even speak in the parliament. Have you, except for Priyanka Gandhi? Again, it's a dynasty politics. Do you see any of the women MPs even talking in the parliament? No, they don't. It's a very written rule that who's going to speak, who will be seen, who will be heard. It's one family which is going to make all the noise. Rest, everyone needs to keep quiet. Even a person like Shashi Tharoor has been asked to keep quiet.
1,000 lights, what did it teach you, and what is your plan for this election? You will be contesting.
I don't think I'll be contesting, but I leave it to the party. We haven't decided as to who the contestants are, which constituencies we are going to get, and how many seats we are going to get. We are still in talks. So it all depends on the party. Like I said, it's not the faces that I can't say that I want to contest, so you give me a position. No, I think the party needs to win, the alliance need to win. So whoever is there, the faces who can bring in the votes. I have always said masses cannot. If masses could bring you votes, I would have 1,000 lights. If masses could, bring votes, Kamal Haasan should have won. If masses could bring votes, Vijay should have won back and again. He didn't. So it takes time. So masses cannot bring you votes. People, the development is going to bring you vote. The faith in the party is going to give you votes. So now the times have changed in 5 years. So I'm sure that if the party says you have to contest, I will contest. But I'm not saying that or neither I have said that no, I definitely need to contest. So I have identified one constituency and I'm going to work from there. No, I have been lying low and I've been working for the party as and when they've been asking me to do. So I'm not somebody who has these thoughts that, oh, the next election, if not now, then probably the parliamentary election. So I'll start working now. I'll start sowing the seeds and I'm going to work on a constituency. No, I work for the party, not for myself. I'm not looking at a personal growth. Publicity, headline news, cover page stories, interviews, I've done it, seen all, even before coming to politics. So I think I'll wait for the party to decide, and I think they are the best people, the senior leaders are the best people to decide as to who needs to stand from where.
I was going to wrap it up here, but because you brought up Kamal Haasan, I must ask you this. You have seen both Kamal Haasan and Vijay. who also tried very hard in politics. What do you see as the difference in the style between the two as leaders, not as actors, but as leaders?
Exactly the same what you see them as actors. Probably Vijay is at a position what Mr. Rajinikanth was in 91, 92. So the hopes are very, very high on him. Kamal sir is a very, very seasoned actor, and I would say also a seasoned politician. So I don't think it would be right for us to even compare Vijay with Kamal sir. Kamal sir is way senior, and today when he makes noise in parliament, it makes headline news. So Vijay has a long way to go. It will be very wrong for us to compare the two. I think the seniors are there and the juniors are yet to catch up on them. So let them learn the right and the wrong. We all make mistakes. So I think looking at Kamal sir or looking at any senior politician, it's the right time for Vijay to learn the do's and the don'ts, or what you have learned to unlearn and then learn something new. They always say that to succeed, you have to unlearn something before you learn something. So if Vijay thinks that he's doing something wrong, please unlearn what you have already learned and learn something new. So I wouldn't compare Kamal sir and Vijay. And the world knows I am one of the most die-hard fans of Kamal sir. So I wouldn't want to compare Kamal sir with anyone. I mean, my heart holds and beats for Kamal sir, so it will always do.
Just the other day, TVK said Rajini couldn't come into politics because he couldn't dare, or there was pressure on him. How do you react to that? There was a similar pressure, some would say, is being exerted on a Vijay as he is being called in for questioning by the CBI in the Karur case, that there is a pressure that's being mounted on a Vijay, that Rajini did not stand up to it and therefore decided to quit.
I think it's absolutely wrong. This is when you want to support your own argument, you fall for these kind of narrations. Rajni sir couldn't come into politics is because he was unwell, and he knew coming into politics the amount of time and energy it takes. Probably his body then what he was not wouldn't have been able to take the pressure. So I think the decision taken by Rajni sir and saying that it was a pressure. Now, as far as Karur CBI is concerned, wasn't it Vijay himself who asked for CBI inquiry as soon as Karur happened, because the state government said SIT, and then he said there has to be a CBI inquiry. So there is a CBI inquiry. So now why does it come on BJP saying that we have put CBI inquiry? No, CBI is an independent body and they will work. Bureau of Investigation is an independent body. So that works on its own. Supreme Court works on its own. They all are independent. They are not dependent on BJP. If that was the case, we wouldn't be taking the brickbats from Supreme Court at times when they hit us hard. So we accept that this is what the laws of the nation, of the country are the same, whichever party you belong to, whether you're the highest tax-paying citizen or you're an absolutely non-taxpayer. The rules are the same. So they are not going to differ because BJP is in power. Probably those who talk and those who want to come with this kind of an argument, they have seen during Congress where they wanted to control everything with them. So the laws were under them. Probably the police department worked for them. Everything was, the rules were like, you do what I tell you. It was more of a puppetry show when Congress was in power. But now for BJP, it's not the case. We give you the freedom to decide. If we are wrong, tell us we are wrong. And we would like to make the amends when we are going wrong. And this is how we have seen even BJP working when Supreme Court with certain policies, when they ask us to bring in the changes, when they tell us that we are going wrong. We say we will look into it and we'll work hard. We are ready to learn. We are eager learners. We don't say that, okay, we have won the election, it's a hat trick, so we know everything. No, we make mistakes and we are ready to learn. We are eager learners and we'll continue to do that.
Someone who has been in politics and in films, one last one on Jananayagan and the CBFC. You're talking about the institutions being different, but once again, fingers are being pointed.
That's how people are. That's what I said. Today, even if a child sneezes somewhere, they will say BJP is responsible because the air is not clean, because BJP has made sure that, they have pumped the air with pollution. So you can't change, because when you don't win and when you know you're failing, you want to blame it on others. You want to blame your failures. You want to put your failures on others. And this is how I see the opposition working, that for every failure of their own, they say BJP is responsible. But I would like to take this opportunity and thank Mr. Rahul Gandhi, for keeping us active and giving us the entertainment and very indirectly working as the brightest spokesperson of the BJP. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. As always, a pleasure speaking with you, and best wishes. We will hope that you will contest, and certainly you will be a shining star of not just the BJP but of the NDA itself. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
So that was Khushbu Sundar at her candid best, which she always is, and thank you so much for watching.